Hello! Today we've come along to Highbridge Caravans to have a look around and see what's new for 2021. Currently we have a Swift Challenger 580 2017 model, and there's just a couple of things that we're not overly keen on with our layout, so we're going to have a look round and we're looking for something where they get rid of the front chest, maybe an end fixed bed with a mid bathroom, probably 8 foot just to give us that extra bit of space. And we're quite interested in looking at Adria's because we like the layout of the kitchen, the minimalist look and the bright and airy feel that the light cabinetry gives. So come along with us and we'll have a look round and we'll show you anything that we take a liking to. As you can see, we've come fully prepared. Gloves, as we're obviously going to be touching cabinets and drawers, etc. We have brought masks, although we are the only 2 people in the van, and they have confirmed that whilst we're the only people in the vans, we don't need to use these, which is a godsend because Pete wears glasses and then he steams up and he can't see a thing. So the first caravan that we've come into and we've really taken a liking to is this Adria 613 UC Mississippi. It's a 4-berth and it's a 2021 model. The internal length in old-fashioned money is 22 foot 4 inches, or in new money it's 6.81 meters. The external length is 27 feet and 5 inches, again in new money 8.58 meters, and the width, yes, it's a nice 8-footer. The MTPLM is 1900 kg. I have no idea whether this van can be upplated. It has an end washroom with a fixed island bed, and then it has a U-shaped lounge. I'm going to take you round now and we'll start in the lounge area and move our way through to the rear of the van. Whilst I'm going along, I'm going to show you the things that really stand out as a plus or a like, or why we like this for us compared to our existing van. So let's have a look. First of all, we have this really large roof light, which we have in our existing van, but this one actually opens. So that's really nice that you can have the air coming in through there. Obviously it has your fly screen for when it's open in the summer, and then a pleated blind for a night mode. We have 3 lights here which will give us plenty of light, as well as flexi lamp there and a flexi lamp there. There's no USB connections on either of these lamps, but I will point out as we go through the van the areas that do have USB points. Now, the next thing that I really like about this van is the cupboards. No handles. Absolutely love not having handles. We've got a simple little clasp behind, and up we go. These lockers are deeper than the lockers in our current van, so lots of depth there. And they are done in a lovely glossy cream finish. I do love glossy, although, you know, the old microfiber cloth has to come out because I don't like seeing streaks. Here we have a small cupboard. Not quite sure what you would put in there, but I'm sure we'd find something.
A magazine.
And then moving round, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows, as well as this roof light. It is very light in this area. In this one, we've got rid of the front chest, which was one thing that we were looking at. It's got a lovely U-shaped lounge with headrests, and you can actually get your bottom right to the back of the seat. Now, this is the problem we found with our other van. With the chest table sticking out and the cushions, you couldn't actually get yourself right to the back of the seat. So being taller people, our legs were always dangling at the heels over the edges of the benches, and that's not a problem that we have in this van. I'm loving the curtains and the material that is used on the upholstery. It's a lovely sheeny pale colour with grey patterning, which goes lovely with the grey mixed upholstery. We have dogs, but we do tend to put throws over the seats, but yeah, this is going to hide a multitude of sins should you get any marks on your seats. Where we've got rid of the front chest, if we remove this seat cover here and pull this one forward a little bit, we do have an occasional table that pops out, and then you can just pop your seat back in. So this would be perfect for I'd put a table lamp, maybe either on the windowsill, because now you have access to your windowsill. But this is perfect for a plate of sandwiches, cup of tea, doing your crossword, your crosswords at. It's a very sturdy table, and we like this because it gives you that option of having back all this space, and this will convert easily into one of your double beds, and you won't have the issue of the chest drawer handles digging into you when you're trying to use it. You will have this whole space as a double bed. There is a power outlet socket behind this headrest here on the windowsill. There we go. So what we have is a tower multi-plug extension, which we would stand in there and we'd be able to plug in everything that we would normally put in that area. So a table lamp, charging of phones, all neatly in the corner there out the way. Again, more cupboards. It does go up full height. Lots and lots of storage. So moving from the lounge into the kitchen area now. First of all, we have this cupboard here. This is where the additional table is stored. And this is what we would use. We take that out and use it if we were having a meal that involved knives and forks that you couldn't really eat on your lap. Here we have a grill and oven, Thetford. Moving up to the work surface, lots of prep space here, which is really nice. 2 power points and a light switch. Over here you have got your Adria media control. This is a demo van, I might point out, so some things actually aren't in the van. It just gives you a general idea of what you can expect from the van. As with all Adrias, we have the 3 burner stovetop. Pete really likes this idea because you can wash it, and all your washing up dirty water from cleaning off all the grease just goes straight down into the sink there. I do have to say that's not the biggest sink I've ever seen in my life, but I guess we'd make do. Above here we have a microwave. Under here there is an extractor fan and light. And this worktop material, I don't know what it is, but it's the same as along here. Really easy for cleaning. I love it. It's a really good surface that you can, any splashes, whether it be from your washing up or whether it be from your cooking, that's really going to clean away really easily. They do have quite a new feature in these vans as well, and it's these rails. They haven't really shown it to its full potential in this van, but you can get hooks, special hooks, and then you can get little baskets that clip on to these rails. So that's handy. Probably would look at seeing what's available to utilize that space, maybe so that you can put your washing up sponges, etc., cloths. Moving on to the drawers, again no handles, there's just a simple catch behind. These drawers have a massive amount of space in them, so you've got your cutlery drawer and space each side, and their soft clothes, which is always nice to have soft clothes. We have a full drawer there. And then down at the bottom, you have your flip down. It's got some controls there. Is that your gas controls?
Yes, that's the gas controls.
So I personally would probably store my pots and pans and my Gorilla Monkey in there, just because it's on a solid floor rather than weighting down a drawer. And above us we have a roof light, which obviously opens. Moving round to the fridge, we have a tower fridge. I like the tower. I mean, this isn't the biggest of fridges, I will admit, but I just like it because it's easy to access everything. So I've only got to bend this far to get down to my salad drawer. It's got quite a few shelves and some extras, and then it's a bigger freezer than we have in our current caravan. So happy with that. The only thing we don't like is the fact that the front is kind of flexible. We did speak to the salesman and he says that it's the same in all of Adria's. This is a black piece of perspex that fits over the front. So it's not a fault or anything, it's just a bit of a poor design really. It's a bit of a shame because we do like this van. That's the only downside at the moment that we kind of wanted to check about. I'm not quite sure what this little cabinet is for up here.
More magazines?
Maybe. If I just show you around the corner here, because we skirted past this, this is where you have your control panel. It's got Alder-Wet heating and just all the other normal controls that you'd expect to find in a caravan for your lighting and your water and electric. We have two USB points here, a TV socket and a power outlet, and included is a TV bracket. This does extend out, so if you wanted a more central view of the TV, then you have that. So there's no TV point in the bedroom or bracket, but I mean we could put our own bracket in. Having no TV point is fine because we stream our TV programs anyway, but it's nice that it has got a bracket, because then it also means that we have this whole piece of worktop here free to use, which is lovely. So moving down, we have a cupboard here. This would be the kind of space that we would like to store our shoes. Plenty of space there. And then moving along further into the van, we now hit the bedroom area. The first wardrobe, we have the Alder-Wet heating in here and a nice full length rail for clothes. Plenty of hanging space there, and space at the bottom for all my cleaning stuff and the vacuum cleaner as well. Then we have a strange space, I would say, not overly usable. The toaster would go in there. Right, moving on to the bed. So the bed is larger than the bed we have in our current caravan. It's wider and longer. It doesn't have a day or a night mode. How it is now is how it stays. However, it does have a split mattress, and it also has a recliner. Now I can't actually show you the bed in its reclining mode so that you can sit up in it, and you can sit up independently. So if one of you wants to sit up and read and one wants to go to sleep, then that's what you can do, because they are independent of one another. But I can't show you that feature because it's a demo van and it's all taped up together, as is the mattress. It doesn't look any different to our duvet. I'm not saying that it is a duvet. So moving on to the bed storage. Each half of the bed opens up individually. As you can see at the far end, there is a light that will illuminate this space. And there is access from the outside locker to under the bed. At the moment, the carpets are stored under here. The other side of the bed does exactly the same, so you can lift up that half individually. Moving to the light switch controls and power points. We have controls for the light switches in the van and a power point. Above that we have another bendy light. Moving over to the other side of the bed, both of you, what I like about this is both of you have control over the lights. So again, the light panel, and then there's 2 USB sockets. Again, no USB sockets with the overbed lights, but that's not a problem. And also there's a nice, I feel it's a shame that only one side has this, but there is a little cubby there, so you can put your phone in there and you can put your morning coffee in there. I'm not quite sure what the other person is meant to do with their morning coffee, but there we go. There's a divider screen to separate off the bedroom. If there's 4 of you in here, it separates off the living area from the sleeping area. The only problem is you have to walk through this bedroom area to get to the washroom facilities, but that's not a problem for us. We only have a camp on our own. We've got some more lighting here, here and here. As you can see, it's not the end of the world trying to get past the end of the bed. Again, some more of these lovely shiny silvery grey curtains. Wardrobe space on this side. I need to say my side because this is my side. Again, I'm used to having the smaller portion of the wardrobe, but that does me fine. And we have a couple of pull-out drawers down the bottom for your smalls, or in my case, your larges. Moving into the bathroom, we have a large shower. We have a little window there to let out all the steam. There is a heater in the shower. There's also a towel rail, which is something we've always wanted, a towel rail in the bathroom, you know, to hang up your wet towels if you can't put them outside. It's also bigger than our shower in our bathroom. So for gents who like to shave in the shower, there is a mirror. We have some storage spaces. So plenty of storage space in the bathroom for all your toiletries. A nice little slide out rack. To be perfectly honest, I would rather that was in the kitchen than in the bathroom, but hey ho.
Not every caravan has got a spice rack in the bathroom.
There's a little pull-out towel rail there. Down in the bottom one, slides in and slides out. 2 of overhead lights. I don't know whether this lights up or not, but a nice big mirror, and it's got a small sink, but then all we do is clean our teeth. We don't have any massive face washing rituals that we carry out, so that is more than big enough for washing your hands after you've done your ablutions or cleaning your teeth. Underneath, 2 more shelves, plenty of storage space there. And then over here you have your toilet roll holder, a space for your toilet roll, your Thetford toilet, and another towel rail. There's also a little vent there. All in all, a very adequate bathroom, and the shower is definitely larger than the shower we currently have. Overall, we really like this van, and we would definitely consider swapping our current van for this van. I love this space that we have in the kitchen. In our current van, when I'm in the kitchen and cooking and washing up, if I step back for any reason, then I find I've got my feet in the dog's bowls, and there just really is more space here. So we really like this open space here. We love the lightness that these cabinets bring. Love having no handles. Really like this tall fridge. The fact that we've got rid of the front chest is a thumbs up for us, and this seating area is just so much more comfortable. It's amazing how a couple of inches just gives you so much more space. I love the decor. It's light, it's modern. We've sat in it for a little while, and we feel that we could spend a lot of time in this van, even on dreary rainy days like today, it doesn't feel gloomy in here. It feels nice and bright and airy. It would be nice to see it connected up to the electric so we could see how the lighting effects are and close down some of the curtains and blinds to see if we get that lovely cozy feel that you like on a night time. That's not possible in a sales situation like this. The sales representative has advised us that they're looking at producing vans in January. So if we wanted to order one, they would be produced in January and hopefully here in the UK by February, mid-February. But that doesn't bother us. We have a van at the moment. We are all year round campers, so we have a van that's adequate for our needs. Yeah, it'd be like kids at Christmas waiting for your presents if we did order a new van like this. But like I say, the weight isn't too bad for us. So for 2021, Adria have reduced the size of their bumper. It's more sleek looking, and they've added a new raised Adria decal badge at the rear. And then moving round the van, pointing out all the facilities. We have the locker here, which went to under the bed.
Here it says TV, so
yep. An external TV point.
More than that, this is external TV point. It is a 12-volt socket and twin USB. Now that could be handy in an awning.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I think this is where you plug your TV in an awning.
Yes.
So it's not where you feed the TV in,
yeah.
where you plug your TV into the awning, or perhaps, I don't know, maybe you put the external feed in there, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alloy wheels.
Alloy wheels, yep.
And then your vents for your tall slimline freezer.
As well as
and we have an awning light.
A nice LED one.
Oh, do you know what we've forgotten to show the guys? And this really makes my day. It has a stable door. The number of times that we have to stay in the van because the dogs, well, just because of the dogs, and you can't open the door because obviously the dogs would get out. Whereas with this, we could let air into the caravan by closing the bottom half, and just having the top half open. So again, for me, that's a real plus point. It wasn't something we were looking for, but it is a definite plus point for us as far as this van goes.
There's something else I'd like to point out over here. Integrated step. It's a two-lay step, so this is going to be under some kind of electronic control. So you probably, this is when it's parked in the yard with no batteries and stuff like this, but over here, step comes out.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Moving to the front of the van, we have another locker.
Yep. Obviously all locked. But over here, these are these nice flush fit windows.
Yeah.
They don't bulge out like insect guys.
Something we like.
Yeah, I do like that.
And then down here, external barbecue gas point.
We have a front chest. It's locked, but I believe they're quite large on these ones.
Yeah.
Videos of this. Standard Alco hitch with ATC. Colorado. This is something to do with water. I'm not quite sure what that is. I did notice there was an internal water tank under the bench seat at the front. So I guess this is something to do with filling up water.
Okay. Another locker.
Right, I'm not sure what that is.
That's water.
That's where the water goes in. So I wonder if that's for an external shower or something. And then the toilet hatch. Notice there's no separate flush tank on this one as well. No separate flush tank on this one. So I'm guessing it's going to draw its flush water from the freshwater system.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So there we have it, the Adria Alpina 613 UC Mississippi 4-berth 2021 model. Definitely something we're interested in. I hope you've enjoyed this show round. We'll let you know what we decide, and for now, take care. Bye bye.